morning and welcome to Onanuwa the Tiger. I'm Luke Teal.
And I'm Tobin Thomas.
Schools in the district have made the transition from Google Classroom to Canvas, and many RHS staff and students have different opinions on the matter. We go to Devin Young with more.
RHS has been making strides towards a district-wide move from using Google Classroom to Canvas as its primary learning management system. Administration cites that the reason for this change is an effort to unify the district under one platform, as well as provide easier access for parents to gradebooks.
We're trying to unify our students onto one learning management platform. District-wide, all 6 high schools and our alternate center pathways is going through the same transition. I think it's good for our students and our community to have a unified learning management system. From my perspective, I think the biggest benefit is the parent communication tool. Having the parents being able to log in and see grades at their own time, be able to see progress in class without having to borrow their student's Chromebook and look over their shoulder.
Additionally, according to some staff members, another potential benefit to Canvas is better preparation for college, many of which use the platform. Despite the intended benefit of greater preparation for the future, some students still prefer the convenience and familiarity Google Classroom provides.
Canvas is nice, but I liked Google Classroom better because Canvas is a little confusing and Google Classroom is just more organized. And also, Google Classroom, it tells me when my assignments are due easier and up front, and Canvas I kind of have to search for it, so I like that better.
Well, I think most people are going to use Canvas in the future for colleges, but I think Google Classroom is just more efficient. It's definitely easier to use for both teachers and students.
I mean, I get that they're trying to prepare us for college and all, but Google Classroom is so much easier. I'm just trying to get my work turned in. I don't want to figure this stuff out. I'll figure that out in college. I don't know why we gotta do this now.
The transition to Canvas also poses a new challenge from a teacher's perspective. Environmental science teacher Jeffrey Underwood believes the learning curve may be difficult for some teachers new to the system.
I think that it does, create another challenge for some other teachers that maybe have never used this program before, we're busy, we're working hard, and it's just kind of I think for some it kind of feels like another thing that needs to be taken care of.
Thanks.
Any girls interested in the surgical field and bioengineering can see Mrs. Granucci in room 702 for applications for the PEAR Initiative. The PEAR Initiative is an interactive training conference and works with leading females in the industry. The conference is scheduled for December 16th at UC Davis Medical Center. Applications are due by November 16th.
And now let's go to Sienna Moffat on the Sports Day.
Good morning, and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Sienna Moffat. Last Friday, Roseville edged out a win against Bella Vista with a score of 7-0. It was a low-scoring affair with the only touchdowns from the game coming from senior running back Aaron Salas. Mason Susnara went 12 for 20 in the air with 155 passing yards and 1 interception. Along with the touchdowns, running back Aaron Salas had 67 yards on 13 carries. Joel Bradley led in receiving with 82 yards on 4 receptions, and Rocco Hara led with tackles with 7 in total. Roseville makes the road trip to River Valley on Friday. Tune into Friday's broadcast for our game preview. And other sports news. Tonight, girls volleyball has their Dig Pink game against River Valley. Roseville will be holding a raffle and a bake sale during the game, with those proceeds going to the Placer Breast Cancer Foundation.
This year we're raising money for the Placer County Breast Cancer Foundation, which is specific to researching and here around in Placer County, which is great because then it's specific to us.
Roseville looks to go 10-0 in their league and keep their undefeated record. Before we go, here's the game schedule for the week. Today, girls golf hosts Yuba City and girls volleyball hosts River Valley. Tomorrow, both boys and girls water polo have matches at Wood Creek. Girls flag football hosts West Park and girls tennis hosts River Valley. And finally, on Thursday, girls golf hosts Bella Vista. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. I, the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Sienna. Last Friday, Drake dropped his album For All the Dogs on all major streaming services. This project was first announced all the way back in June and was originally set to release in the middle of September, but was pushed to the current release date. The album's artwork was designed by Drake's son. 2 of the songs, Sign Me Out and 8 AM in Charlotte, were released as singles prior to the album. For All the Dogs is about an hour and 20 minutes and features several popular artists including SZA, 21 Savage, who he released his 7th album with, Tizo Touchdown, J. Cole, Yeat, Party Next Door, Chief Keef, Bad Bunny, Sexy Red, and Lil Yachty. Songs like Slime Me Out and Gently were carried up by their features and some of my favorites on the album. In other entertainment news, war is over. Movies and TV shows are back. The actors' strike is still ongoing, but with the writers satisfied, there is hope on the horizon. Here are some of the shows that have been announced since the end of the strike and ones that are moving back to the writers' rooms. Neil Gaiman posted on Tumblr on the 28th of September that he's writing scripts again for Good Omens 3, but the show has not officially been commissioned yet. Umbrella Academy's fourth and final season was announced on August 22nd but confirmed on October 1st. TV shows like Law & Order refuse to die and new episodes are being written for television. HBO's House of the Dragon is reported to be finished with filming and will be on screens in the summer of 2024. HBO got a lot of priority after the strike ended, as White Lotus Season 3, Euphoria Season 3, and The Last of Us Season 2 were fast-tracked and are expected in 2024 or 2025. According to Deadline, shows like Abbott Elementary, Grey's Anatomy, Yellow Jackets, Family Guy, Young Sheldon, Bob's Burgers, The Simpsons, and Criminal Minds Evolution are returning to writers' rooms in this first week of October. I'm Alyssa Davis, and now we go back to news.
Thanks, Alyssa.
And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.